Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
And already we're underway here. Oh, they could break here.
And here's Dembele.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Hernandez has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Barcola.
And he was alert to it. that's well seen too. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And here's Mbappe. Thuram. Now it's Nkunku. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And somehow it stayed out. Thuram. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, and he's through the middle. Chouameni. Now, what about a counter-attack? Saliba cuts it out. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Now, that looks a decent ball. So it is still 0-0. Barcola.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Great chance! Nkunku. Thuram. For Nkunku. Koundé wins the duel this time. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good ball. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe, and the shot! Goal! France! First blood drawn. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Time and again they are repelled. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Brilliantly cut out. Thuram looks to get on the end of this.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
This is promising. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He is through here. Conte. And here's Thuram. Nkunku. Thuram has found the net here, of course. Konate gets across to intercept that. Dembele. Chouameni. Barcola. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Thuram. No, that's been intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. reflections on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
France come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 25. Le numéro 11.
Here's the start of the second half.
Le numéro 20.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Saliba cuts out the pass. Chouameni, Nkunku, and here's Barcola. Couldn't squeeze it through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Thuram. Barcola. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Nkunku.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value.
He's had a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Big header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cubu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 13.
He rises!
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, le numéro 15. À leur place,
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Camavinga. France perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. Colomboani. Thuram. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Colomboani. And it's Kanté. Now it's Kanté. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Kanté really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's been picked out. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner. He's got the shot away! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Thuram. Colomboani looks to get on the end of this. Nkunku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Olise. He's picked his way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nkunku.
il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Ended up in
additionnel.
no man's land. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Saliba makes the interception. Nkunku. Kanté. Now it's Mbappe. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 17. À sa place.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Mignon will lay claim to that. Camavinga. Camavinga. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rabiot. Colomboani. And he cuts out the supply. And back to the keeper they go. That's played into space. Colomboani. Camavinga. to Rabiot. Olise could move up a gear here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Real chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! And that may just do it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rabiot. Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernandez. Well-timed, excellent interception. Conte.
This is the time you need that pace.
Saliba. That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? So, who's he going to be aiming for here? It's a goal kick. And he was quick to react. He won't be happy with that one. And no, that was never going to make it. Olise. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. He's in plenty of space here. Goes in for the header! He should have put that one away.
Thuram was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Conte. And Cubu. Oh, super find. He's had a hit! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
This is quite a battle. Oh, he's onto this. He's onside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a look and has a go. No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
There's no doubt he made...
And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Saliba calmly anticipates. Aims beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nkunku. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. And it's Dembele. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Thuram, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nice physical challenge. Oh, easy pickings there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more
Bakula! No, he couldn't get hold of it. And he's intervened well there. Nkunku. Neither side yet able to find the net. Thuram. Aimed in towards the centre. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been cleared. It's their second corner of the game. He's had a hit! Goal! France! And France are in front. France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Could move up a gear here. Thuram. That is good alertness. Nkunku. Oh, what a pass! Pass just lacking in accuracy. Hernandez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He gets big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lobbed in behind. Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Camavinga. The message is clear, none shall pass. Has a look and place it forward. And no, that was never going to make it.
Now he's off and running. Saliba cuts it out. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Upamecano clears it away. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Thuram. Thuram finds himself offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Camavinga did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. He's picked his way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb!
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Mbappe, ready. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Dembele. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's got full. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Thuram did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcola. Mbappe. It's Thuram.
There they go, hunting again.
And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
France deserve to be ahead, and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half, and a good solid win.
France head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mbappe taking charge of the dead ball. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. That was travelling.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Elise, Dembele, Mbappe! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, this is a great... It's one! Really well taken goal. France are back on level terms.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think It was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Too close for comfort. That's a throw.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe.
Good ball over the top.
He's in here!
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. France really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Nkunku. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Thuram. Olise gets his pass away. Works it forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Thuram. That pass has been well intercepted. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Mbappe, steaming on goalwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Changement pour la France.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Le numéro 8. À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 12, le numéro 25, le numéro 14, le numéro 13.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Mbappe gets into some space.
Climbs up big! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And he's cut it out.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
France have their third corner.
Hernandez tries to clear. That'll be a throw-in.
Koundé.
And that's another throw.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, it's come loose. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! Rabiot. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he latch on to this? That's going to go a long way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. France are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He can run onto that.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Changement.
And here's Dembele. Oh, well played, well played.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. He's had it taken off him. Colomboani. 4 added minutes on the board. Olise. Oh, good pass, a goal! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Nous vous demandons de bien vouloir garer vos véhicules uniquement dans les parkings prévus les jours de match.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Changement pour la France.
France displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Colomboani. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Conte. Olise. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And that has left him in a heap. That is Conte. And here's Mbappe. Might be danger here. Thinks one through. Oh, that's clever. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Hernandez spots it and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rabiot. Floated up and over. Colomboani. Threads one in. Spread neatly. And he's straight offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Rabiot has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And here's Mbappe. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. This has been enthralling. Great hit! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
France take the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Short changes him with that pass. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, perfectly measured. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Rabiot. And he cuts out the supply. Upamecano. Fofana gets across to intercept that. And the counter is on. Conte. No, he's not getting his way this time. He could be in here. Oh, just skips past his man. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Really is quite a sight to behold this.
Chance for the header!
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's all...
Oh, shooting chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe is there, and he can get that clear. Camavinga. Thuram. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Saliba. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Shapes to shoot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Hernandez. Can he latch on to this? Elise. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And they can counter here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and...
In with a header! Goal! France! And France are in front! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he was quick to react. Nkunku. Elise. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Camavinga. Thuram. France finding their passes. For Nkunku. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Thuram. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Thuram. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's an excellent interception. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Thuram. Barcola. Camavinga. Mbappe. Chouameni. Saliba.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Barcola. Thuram. And here's Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cubu! That's really well cleared. Barcola.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Mbappe. A real chance if he can get through. Camavinga.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Olise. Oh, no joy this time. Barcola. Gets his pass away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Thuram.
Temps additionnel. Une
Camavinga. Thuram. Mbappe. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
France leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
France really need to go and grab another goal.
Thuram! Camavinga for Nkunku.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thuram. And the finish! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chouameni and Konate. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Camavinga. Olise. And here's Thuram. Nkunku. Now it's Nkunku. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Koundé.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Olise. Mbappe. Now the finish! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete.
Le nombre de spectateurs
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
France go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Olise. And here's Mbappe.
France are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the chance!
And he's gone backward here. Olise.
It's a mighty effort! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with
Oh no, what has happened here? That has earned a reprieve for the time being. A searching ball that into space. Pass somewhat off target. It's a sweet ball that. He can run onto that. Mignon can pick that up. And he's intervened well there. Olise distributed tidily. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now this could be a decent hit! Oh. In for the pieces! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
À leur place, le numéro 12, le numéro 25, le numéro 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. France get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Kolomuani. Koundé makes the interception. Floated through. He's shifting through the gears here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mbappe! Sticks it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's played him through. Rabiot has cut it out. Mbappe chasing after it. Pass is just off target.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Up for a header!
Gendouzi! Magnificent! And that may just do it! Gendouzi at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
France take the lead. Now it's Gendouzi! It's in! Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. Heads it! Marcola finds himself offside. And that's that. France can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Can he latch on to this?
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Now it's Mbappe.
Fiddles it through.
Thuram. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the person.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Thuram takes control of it and he's on the move. Rabiot.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, what has happened here?
And he's got the shot away! France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Chouameni with the clearance.
France have the chance to go the other way. Chouameni.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's had it nicked away. Played out wide. Elise.
Rabiot.
Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, the clearance is short.
Gets his pass away.
Dembele. Aimed in towards the centre.
Chouameni. Elise. Now it's Thuram. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Chance! Goal! Right back in the game! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Elise. Hernandez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Koundé. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Elise. Hernandez. No, that's been intercepted.
France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Mbappe! Mignon catches it safely. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Thuram. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Il y aura 2 minutes de
It's a
temps
loose
additionnel.
pass. He can run onto that. Mbappe! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort! France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and
There's the whistle for half-time.
Chers spectateurs, nous allons procéder à l'annonce des numéros gagnants de la tombola. Si vous avez un billet, regardez bien l'écran. Attention, changement.
And we're off again.
well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mbappe, Thuram, shot a goal! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is. Great hit! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. France are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's being shifted off it. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking them out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71
It's a sharp
898.
pass. Saliba. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Elise. And the pass is intercepted. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's played forward. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Olise. Olise! It's fallen kindly here. He has done it. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Le numéro 10.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Dembele in acres of space out wide.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Thuram. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Thuram. Gets his pass away. Chance to finish. That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Mbappe. Works it forward. Thuram. Thuram! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
France with the corner, they're first. Quarter of an hour played. France have the chance to go the other way. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dembele. Oh, they could break here. Thuram. Nkunku. And the shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Mbappe unable to... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's intervened well there. Koundé calmly anticipates. France applying the press here, a high press. Decent hit! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Yeah, and a heart and mouth.
Mbappe! This time, surely! Oh, the ball in for the pieces! Olise. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's in on goal! Camavinga. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's picked out the run. Upamecano. Camavinga. France finding their passes. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Nkunku. Hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Saliba getting this one clear. And here's Mbappe. Oh, important interception. And now they can... Thuram! And again! Camavinga. Camavinga takes control of it and he's on the move. Thuram. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Mbappe! Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes steaming forward. And here's Dembele. Barcola. And it's half-time here. France head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams